Yeah, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. I take shots to the top, I'll get it. I got one life, I'ma do all to win it. I do what's right, pushing till I fall. I'm slipping to get back up, always stand tall, I'm grinning. I got cuts real deep, big bruises scarred. I had to learn how to think with my head not hard. I've been chewed up, spit out, torn apart. But picking up all the pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Hello, everybody. I will not be here long at all. I'm probably going to come back later for longer once I look at some stuff. Hold on one second. Anyway, she's trying to do it again. Since last night's stream, she's put another strike through. And now I'm going to work on those counters today. And I don't even know what to do at this point. This is screaming. I'm going to have to take some kind of, stance on this legally, because this is bullshit. I haven't played her shit except for on Rumble, but you're going to keep false striking me. Fine. I told you she's never going to fucking stop. So at this point, like, her being gone this whole time, again, please understand, she's over there submitting strikes with old fucking links of old ass videos. It is scary, Ashley. Old links, old videos, and also she's been striking my other channel, and I didn't even mess with those strikes. So that channel's gone. I wasn't even going to say anything, but that channel's gone. I'm going to have to try to work to get that back and somehow finally respond to those strikes, because I don't think there's a time limit. So yeah, she's trying to fucking clean me off of YouTube. All because she's a jealous, lying, scamming, bad mom. That's why. And she's exposed. And she's going to be forever known as being a lying, scamming, fake witch, bad mom on the internet. And that is not my problem. That is her problem. So, in order to somehow, I don't know, get people that like this isn't the real world, Siwa, where everybody around you just either agrees or doesn't say anything against you. No. When you're a bad actor and you do bad things, people that call it out will call it out. You can't fucking silence everybody by your stupid, lying ass bullshit YouTube copyright strikes. No, it's Siwa. It says who it is when they strike me. I'm sure it's Siwa. And for her to come on and cry and whimper and whine, victim, 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 is asinine when she's sitting over there being the evil bitch that she is. And if y'all think for 1 second I'm not above coming on this app and asking for help for a civil litigation lawyer, because I shouldn't have to I feel like crowdsourcing is a great thing. And I'm sorry. I'm getting to the point where I will have zero shame. I will call around and get prices for an attorney because you are fucking with my money. Lola, are you a creator? I know when Siwa Moon has struck me probably over 30 times now, I'm very aware of what it looks like when she strikes me. I'm not trying to be rude. I woke up and saw this at 6:30 this fucking morning. If you for 1 second, Lola, think she's already... why do you think this seems sus? Here, I'll bring it up for you. No, actually, she'll fucking prophecy strike me if I show anything. Because anytime I've ever showed anything to prove her wrong and it's got her name on it or anything, she'll fucking strike me. I've got are you a creator though? I mean, I got emails with her email. These are all strikes from her. I'm sure when she decides to come out of her scary ass bat cave that she'll come clean and admit that it was her. I know what her strikes look like. They're from her email. Okay. They don't just say her name. It has her email. You have to fill those out and click for, because if they were anybody else and not her, she can't do that. But Sunshinery, she did it again. She put one through this morning. So now I have to counter 2 strikes. My channel's in danger again of being terminated until the strikes are resolved again, like she did last January. She's doing it again. Lola, if you're new here, last January, she sent 17 copyright strikes, 17 that turned into 19 because 2 of them she restruck after YouTube granted me the counter. I was off of YouTube for 2 months last year because of this shit. She's falsely striking me like she did a year ago. Again, it took me 2 fucking months to get my channel back. She said not too long ago she's got links of my streams and she's going to be striking them for no other reason but to fuck with me. So what I think's going on here is I think she knows that whenever I get, y'all got to stop. Don't start. Stop it. Go. What I think she's doing is trying to get me mad enough to where I do something stupid and do something out of character so she can cry victim. I'm sure she would, Lola, be happy to help me again if I called her up and needed some help. High Complete Creations. Hey, Maria. But is that what she's trying to get me to do? Because I think either way that I go here, so say I come on and Tell you, and it's just the reason it's so hard for me to lay down money on an attorney again is because when you know you're not going to get shit and you know you're literally paying somebody to it's just hard to do. Like that would be like as if anybody would sue Siwa Moon in her entire lifetime. She's worthless, literally worthless. So today I'm not only going to have to do my normal chores of Lola, how could it seem off when she's done this and she's done that? I don't understand. I don't know what you're doing and saying this seems off when this doesn't seem off at all. If anything, it's completely spot on for everything she's been doing to me for the past year to shut me up. I've never seen you in here, Lola. But I'm trying to tell you, why don't you see that this is a pattern of behavior? It's totally on par. She planned on being here every day this month to make her money, honey. And instead, she's been over there trying to strike me. Yesterday, one didn't go through. Today, one did. And if she thinks for 1 second on Monday morning, whenever, hopefully not hopefully, we might even have a snow day on Tuesday in Texas. Can y'all believe that shit? If y'all don't think I'm gonna call around and get retainer prices on these attorneys, you're out of your mind. I'm done. She is not. I'm so like how do you stop somebody that does this shit? She's already halfway destroyed my channel. It's taken me a year to get back to where I'm a quarter of the way to where I was, if that. See what is too lazy to work and wants money from broke. Yeah, that's exactly what this is about. And for her to come on and to lie to YouTube and say she's got some lawsuit on me when that shit is locked because she hasn't done what she was supposed to do and she's not going to do it because she doesn't want it to move forward. She wanted to have pay $40 for a document that looks somewhat legitimate that has a fucking copyright board emblem at the top so that she could submit it to YouTube and fucking trick them. Okay. Maybe Debbie. Maybe her big tax refunds that she gets every year. Maybe because it's happening. I'm done. And the thing about it is she's so fucking stupid not to realize that I've got every bit of the paper trail to prove what she's done. All the strikes. I've got it all. And to present that in a pretty little gift box to a judge would be a no-brainer. How do you know, Lola? I'm sick of this shit. If it takes to go to civil court to get a judge to tell her to fucking leave my second business alone, even Jason said I need to get an LLC. I don't really know what that's going to do at this point. And everybody in here's witnessed it. So for anybody that's in the bushes that is on this witch's side that feels sorry for her, that I'm this big mean monster, just know she's over there cultivating all of these responses in the dark, by herself, in the quiet, not going live, because she's over there cultivating fights to have with me so she has content. I mean, nobody else can see this crystal clear. I'm the only one. I mean, I know y'all see it, but why would her subs and her supporters be okay with this? Even that man, the real deal, that was talking 9 kinds of shit to me, went up there and told her to stop striking me because of this kind of reaction. He said her friend literally gave her some unsolicited, free, and very good advice. I mean, that man has got his shit together. Whether he likes me or not, it's the truth. He sounds like a pretty good person to be giving advice to the witch. And what did she do with it? She crumpled it up and threw it in the trash. Because for somebody to sit over there and silently poke me, and then when I say something off par, like, and I don't even know how off par it is now. Maybe if I can, you know, it might be a lot cheaper just to put flyers up around where she lives than to go the legal route. You're right, Lola. Maybe it might be. Maybe I need to look into it, because I'm sure I can get people to donate their time, and I have no problem placing it. I mean, I'm just throwing out ideas at the wall because I'm pissed. But this is what she wants. She wants me to jump out of my character and start attacking her. This is harassment. It's actual harassment. Or maybe I don't even have to do a civil case where I get any money. Maybe I can use this as an injunction towards her, because she will not fucking leave me alone. And I'm allowed to commentate and give opinions on things I see online, including you, witch, and I'm not going to stop. That's a good idea, Complete Creations. I don't want to do a GoFundMe, though, until I know for sure what I'm doing, who I'm hiring, so I can put it all out there. And I don't know if you can even do GoFundMes for legal fees. Why can't she, anyway, say anything about Siwa when she came to YouTube talking about everyone, but we can't, because it's her rules and her little light and her little weird, strange orbit that she lives in. Hi, Babs. She runs away every single time anything happens. That's why she's a fucking gypsy and moves everywhere. Every time times get tough, she moves out. She moves away. She uproots her family. I couldn't imagine doing that. I'm sitting here commuting my ass way far away to work. And this was not, I did not work way far away when I bought my house, just to be clear. I worked right down the road. So I've been making that commute and that sacrifice for 11 years. So I didn't have to move my family anywhere else. We didn't have to uproot ourselves and move away from our other family members. This is an absolute and BS violation of TOS. She's lying and false striking. She needs permanently removed from YouTube. And they won't do anything. They say the only time it's a false strike is if she fills out the form wrong. Really looking beyond illegal funds or legal funds? I would be raising one for legal funds, not illegal ones. But nice try. I'm sick of this shit. She can't shut the fuck up and quit lying and leave me alone and just let me. She could commentate on me all she wants to. It's nothing that's outrageous or bad. It's giving my opinion and laughing at her 90% of the time. She calls it mocking. Siwa, don't give me nothing to mock. Easy peasy. But because she knows what she's doing is manipulation of the mind. She knows she's manipulating people, and she wants nobody to call her out because she knows that's like cancel worthy shit right there. You get caught manipulating or doing anything, you're fucking gonna get ostracized. Hey, Sarah. I know what you meant looking beyond. I was just messing with you. But see what she sits on her ass, doesn't work, shows a zero good example for any kids that watch her. I don't know what I would do if I lived in some dark house with no light. Maybe she is striking you because she wants you to stop making fun of her. Wouldn't it be easier to walk away? What? If she can't take people making fun of her, she needs to get the fuck off of YouTube. Are you serious? The problem with Siwa is that she lies about everybody else, but she knows the things that are said about her are the truth. And that's probably what eats her up, because she's the only one that knows what the lies that she says are and the truth that people say are. She knows she's getting truths told about her. She knows she's lying about others. She knows she cannot fucking compete with me on any level when it comes to this shit. because all she has in her arsenal is lies and strikes. I know, Sweets. I get it. Are you a different Sweets? Are you my Sweets on a different name? Either way, welcome. Who, I make fun of myself? I do. I have definitely made a fool out of myself on this app. In my opinion, to get YouTube to do something, people like her, everyone has to stop letting things slide if someone violates TOS. I'm not saying mass report. I don't know what to do, Tando. Oh my God, I'm going to have to let the beagles out. Anyway. Uh-oh. Let me go see what's going on. Anyway, you won't win anything from her. You will get stressed and wasted legal funds. And that's why I haven't done it yet. But anyway, y'all have no idea what we've done to try to report her for this. I need to find out if it's true that people actually lose their striking ability, because I don't know what else to do. I'm like about to go and research this. I know this has happened to other people. Whenever I was in the thick of this a year ago, I was in dire effing straits and could not figure this out for the life of me. And she got in zero trouble, even though she got all those strikes countered back to her, and she did nothing with them except present some fake out. Like, I got another, let's see what this was from today. This email. Because there was one that, which I still got to call them about or email them about today, or message them about, whatever, because I got another thing. It was like she had turned in something on another strike. So she submitted something on another strike, I guess, that had been countered to try to get the third strike on me, is what I'm reading in my email. So I get an email this morning, and well, I got two emails, one at 5:16 and one at 5:33. And that's what I'm going to have to figure this out when I get off of here. So the one at 5:16 says, "Hi, we received a copyright removal request for your video. Based on applicable copyright law, we've removed your video." So I've already had that one from that I remember last night. I thought that was the one that had been like reversed. Well, no, that was one on there. I went live yesterday and said it. So last night she tries to push two more through. The one that I don't go real life went real Little Miss I don't go real life went real life again. I swear I think that she's struck this before. So that was at 5:13. And I am going to get on the phone with Muzz to help her, because to get me to understand this. So then at 5:33, I get another copyright email. So the original copyright email from this is on September 26th. Okay. Thank you for your counter notification has now been forwarded to the claimant. So that was forwarded to her on 9 of 2024. Then October 10th of 2024, they restored my video. Okay. And then, so they restored my video. So I won that counter. So then last night with the same, so every time you get a strike, there's a bunch of letters that come in the subject. That's how you identify each different one. So I'm searching this right now. So today at 5:33, thank you for submitting your counter notification. As a part of this process, the claimant must provide evidence of legal action. So what she did was, I guess she responded, or she tried to restrike me, and she put this ECCB lawsuit in, which is the stupid little document that she's got filed at the copyright board that she uses. Like, she uses that paper from the DA saying that she was assaulted, right? So she's got something. It looks legit. I'm going to just submit. Even so, she knows YouTube ain't looking at this shit very closely. And she's using this to strike my channel down. You got me, Tanda. She needs to get a job. Yeah, she does. Oh, fight like a girl. I just saw this $20. I got to send this over to White Owl. I will do that after the stream. I just saw it. She does do it all day and night. Why does it hey Georgie, why does she cast a spell for me to stop? I don't know. But it is stalking and harassment in the form of copyright strikes that are not legal in any shape or form of the imagination. Now, let me also edit to add. Let me also edit to add that, what was I about to say? Oh, that strike that I was just reading, y'all. Keep in mind, that was when I was live and I was streaming a video of hers. The copyright strike that she submitted was not even the video I was playing. So she got my video taken down midstream and struck me for a video I did not even play. Who will be here at 2:50? Amy? What you talking about, Willis? But welcome, Amy. But what I do wonder, and I'm going to email him, but it's like there's got to be attorneys that speak on YouTubers' behalf that you can just hire. Because I feel like if I had an attorney speaking to YouTube legal, this would be just nipped in the bud. I figured that's what you were doing, Amy. Hey, Texas girl. Hey, a real housewife. What? I would love to freeze her out, but she's sitting there making sure she doesn't get frozen out, because no telling how many strikes that she's going to push through. She even went to the trouble to go to her her strike tab the other day and show everybody all the strikes that she's just not submitted more information for, that are just sitting there, that she's just waiting to fire off at me. Yeah, Sunshiner, she's going after me with more strikes, but did she do a damn thing to Roadhog? She has not said a fucking word. And she's over there in that dark. I mean, the only thing I can think of is she never, I'm assuming it's probably not the cleanest house. Like, I feel like that's all I fucking do. In fact, I should be cleaning right now. And that's exactly what I'm doing as soon as I get off of here. And I'm going to call Muzz and get the game plan. Also, I'll probably be back later because I've got a bunch of documents to prove all the lies that she's saying. I just have been under duress, more or less, and haven't read them yet. Why she even watched me, I don't know. But Jean, I don't think she'll ever, I just need to know, I've got to get some kind of protection around me that she can't do this. Like submitting strikes from a long time ago, like it's clear as day that this is not legitimate. There hasn't been a single, all she does is submit these to YouTube, like this little document paperwork that, and I'm going to contact YouTube, and I'm myself, I'm going to show them this copyright stuff that she's flaunting. I'm going to show them that it's for videos that they're not even talking about. And I'm going to show, and it might take all fucking day. That's the one thing that about this that sucks, because when you're correcting this, it literally is going to take your fucking whole day talking to YouTube, emailing them this, emailing them that, looking through, creating your counter. It's going to take all fucking day. There's attorneys that do that. Maybe search on YouTube and there's someone on, maybe, hopefully. I've talked to YouTube about this ad nauseum, Mona. Like, I don't understand how Britta said she got her YouTube striking capabilities removed whenever it's not happening to Siwa. This is egregious. And let's just remind everybody how she would. Does anybody have the video of when she got that strike and she was crying? Let me ask. Because I'll play that shit on Rumble on a loop. I want to play that video on Rumble all day and all night of her crying when she got a strike, begging, pleading, saying that YouTube is wrong and blah, blah, stream after stream, and super chats filing in. So this strike bullshit works for Siwa. All of this works for Siwa, because what her subs do, they go in there, they think they're going to piss people off, and they start sending her money for all of this bad behavior. And it's time that it stops. Everybody in every chat that I see say they're tired of the bullshit. They're tired of the back and forth. They want to have good. Please send them to me, Georgie. Yeah, but that guy that Tanda is, that Robert, whatever his name is, you pay him $30 and he sends a blanket statement to YouTube. I could do that myself. He's not like hands in helping anybody. I want an attorney that will contact YouTube Legal, that will make them understand what she's doing and how she's right in their face, showing phony documents. These are, every time she submits this copyright board document, it's a false strike, because that's false information. So in this says it's for a service request number and our copyright number that does not exist, that she's sending to YouTube. I just got some very interesting information that I'm not going to repeat out loud, but wow. Don't this make nothing but sense? It's time to crowdfund for a lawyer to civilly sue her for your channel. You absolutely have a case, trust me. And all of my, I know I do, because let me tell you, JJ Hulk Smash, seriously, I do, because I could show the amount of money I was making before she did this. I've got it all. I mean, it's all right there in my studio. You could, it's even got graphs to show, you know, the ups and downs and the trends of your channel. I mean, oh, it ain't good, Sarah. But I'm definitely going to. Georgie, please send me the names of those attorneys, because, like, I know that bigger channels, and at this point, it's not even about trying to save you know, I don't have a play button from YouTube. I don't have 100,000 subs, but there's got to be a way where YouTube could talk to another lawyer and have a line of communication that could explain that this uneducated dumbass is sending you over pictures with copyright numbers that don't exist and for copyright of things that don't exist. And the body of the complaint is a lie. Due to the constant strikes, everything you've done and she has done is documented already for the court. There's no question as to what made you unable to make money. Good morning, Angie. How are you, sweetie? Exactly. If she has all this time sitting on her butt harassing Brooke, then she has absolutely no excuse not to work. Y'all are blessed with so many work from home jobs. I know. I see the same people here. Are they not super chatty? What do you mean? What are you talking about, Real Housewife? What did you say? You and Ziva don't share the same subscribers. How exactly did she mess with your money? Well, to start with, she took my channel down for 2 straight months. Let's just look at that. I'll tell you. Your videos, dashboard, earn. Oh, wait. No. Analytics. Sorry. Revenue. So I can prove this by my revenue. Last. Let's do last lifetime. Okay. So keeping me off of YouTube by itself screwed with my money. Okay, let's see. So let's look at July. Let's see. Why doesn't it have the year on here? That has to be 2022. Just trust me. I was making well. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to sit on here and discuss every dollar amount because it's actually kind of embarrassing at this point. Like, I don't even want to tell you how little I'm making on this app anymore. It's because of the algorithmic change in my channel, being off for 2 fucking months, having a copyright where she's talking crap about Brooke and the title shouldn't be allowed. Exactly. If she's falsifying copyright paperwork, she could face criminal charges. She is. She's submitting a fake, false copyright board document for every single strike, and it doesn't even have a working copyright number on it. It's got a service number, but everything's on hold at the copyright board. That is not a legitimate or an ongoing situation. It's been paused, and she keeps submitting it to YouTube. It's not about about the subs to the idiots that think that's how you lost money. You lost money because you could not stream and constantly being slowed down by false strikes. And you can see it in my analytics. And I would show you because I don't care, but I'm quite frankly fucking embarrassed. Let's see. We went from, that must be July 2022, 1938.05, 1635.63, 1437.95, 1430. So that's how it went for a long time. And then when she started striking me, my revenue plummeted. And now, why does it say this like this? January, December. Oh, so some of these months I didn't even get a paycheck. That's why it's skipping around. December, February. Damn, they need to put the freaking years on here. By date, estimated revenue. Because it's got all these months, but I know, okay, here it is. March, no, it's starting. Oh no, that was August of 2023. This is so confusing the way this is looking. But anyway, I can promise you I can prove it. I've already looked at this shit. Oh, thank you so much, Mona. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And they don't, Tanda. I really appreciate that, Mona. Thank you. Let me give you a little video, girl. This is actual footage of Siwa while she's striking me. You can't wall. Thank you, Mona. But Siwa is holding strike classes down by the airport Marriott. Hey, Volty. I'm just so sick of it because at this point, I'm sorry. You are poking me. You are causing this. You want this, and you are fucking affecting my money horribly. No, because I need proof, Real Housewife. I need proof. But it looks like it could have been a tag team of Rakin and Geneva. And if ever anybody throws that proof in my lap, I will go guns fucking blazing. I'm not afraid of Rakin. I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm not afraid of a single fucking person on this, excuse me, app. Why would you ask such a ridiculous question? And don't block her. Let her talk, mods. How do you know she's not? How do you know every detail? See what says that Brooke has criminally harassed her for 4 years. Why don't you ask her why she keeps pretending to go after her legally? There you go. It just amazes me that nobody, like, just because I don't choose to make, I think I made a pretty damn big deal out of all of it. I think I've repeated ad nauseum. God, I've said that word a lot today. All the things that she's done to me. And everybody acts like it's not that big of a deal. Doing a stream about my daughter's social media, no big deal. Calling my job, calling probation officers, calling these people, making up fucking complete lies about me. All of this stuff is just fine because Brooke's mean. Brooke isn't mean. Look, me and Jules fucking hate each other's guts. But do you see us going back and forth? No. We might take little digs here and there, but other than that, it's not. But this bitch sits there and acts like a victim while she's perpetuating everything that happens to her. She's a huge 70s bush vagina. Yeah, there goes those quick-witted comebacks. I love it. Why would I be scared of somebody that lives someone else's life, that lies and says they're Travis Kelce's neighbor? I'm not. I hope that she gets the mental health care that she needs. That's why maybe her and Siwa are such good friends, because some people, I don't understand it, lie for sport and fun, and it seems like those two are one of a kind. Real Housewife, I think she just put you in a timeout. I wouldn't be talking shit. I know, Jean, if it's a pain in the ass and once the trigger's pulled, the trigger's pulled, and it's getting like every single time this happens, it makes me say, fuck it, I don't care. At this point, it is a principality. But she never goes after kids and never doxes people. We don't do that here. She does it all. She does it all behind the scenes. And then finding out all about that Geneva account on Reddit the other day was an eye-opener. Because Geneva was over there making all these fucking threats under a sock account. Where are the raking streams I promised? What the fuck? You want me to do? Housewife, are you friends with her? You want me to do some raking streams? I've got some fucking hilarious text messages to read. Honestly, I've forgotten. Rakin's taking a hiatus too. The second the fucking heat gets hot on her, she does the same thing as Siwa and she hides. The fake weirdo living with her 10-year younger rich boyfriend that pretends to be cool like him. Oh, is that the deets? He's 10 years younger. Hey, Cosmic. But Real Housewife, you've got some balls coming in here saying my subs don't super chat me enough. You don't know what fucking my subs do and don't do. It's not all done in form of super chat. I don't call out every single person that sends me something because they're afraid of these fucking sick people. What do you mean who, Cosmic? Yeah, are you raking, Real Housewife? No, and I don't grift and sadfish either. My favorite line is, "Thank God I have a real job that pays well." Because I'm sitting here fighting with people who are fighting for their lives. Essentially, they're fighting for their subs to give them money so they have money to live on because they don't go get other jobs. Like, seriously? Where is the reprieve in the fact that I am literally not on here begging, sad fishing, making my subs feel guilty? Because at the end of the day, I punch a clock. I went to college and I got a good, great career that I love. Hey, Kelly. Thank you, Georgie. No, I don't hold y'all hostage to ads every 30 seconds if somebody doesn't in the chat doesn't fucking pay up. Nope. I am friends and talked to on the phone with some people that have never sent me a singular dollar. What are you fetching clips and URLs of, looking? Because I'm going to be looking at that, Georgie. I'm done playing with this bitch. I know the one thing that she's scared of is court. That's the one thing that'll get her to shut up. And so that's why this remains me going back to being my only fucking option. There's no telling when I'm going to get the third strike. This might be the last stream on my channel for a while because if you know, you know. She's going to do this again to me. My specialty is ICU, but that's not where I work. I don't want to give my specialty out, but that's my background is primarily ICU. I never ever worked med surg. I worked ICU. I've worked step down. I've worked dialysis. I've worked ER. I've worked case management. But the bulk of my career has been critical care. And it's still critical care, just not in the ICU setting. I don't mind. I mean, it's real deal nursing work. I mean, not all nursing. That's not what I'm trying to say. I work in a very fast-paced, high-volume healthcare system. I don't work at a small rural. I can't ever say rural hospital. She better not shut you down again. That was awful for me. Oh, you're so sweet, Joe. Girl, Jean, you and me both. You and me both. Don't get me wrong. It was great while it lasted. And the only thing that I can see, and especially during the time that I was making a good bit of money from YouTube, I needed it. I mean, really bad. Again, having a senior in high school and all that shit is crazy. But it was static for a long time, the amount that I was making. And And I always knew it could go away. It just sucks when it does. And to know that she wholeheartedly, based on the analytics I'm looking at, contributed to this channel being once pretty damn lucrative to not, and yet she's still over there making all the money that she makes by trying to take mine down is infuriating. She doesn't. She uses wrong addresses also on her copyright forms. She uses one that's almost like her current address, but the street is misspelled and the numbers are wrong to throw me off. So that's another thing. I said who, because I know those humans. What humans, Cosmic? It demands more credentials and experience in regular nursing, I think is what you meant. Yeah. That's what I meant. But it's also the setting of which I work, which is, again, high volume, lots of shit going on. And man, if anybody could ever just get a glimpse of that, would you change your mind about what you say about me? That's all I got to say. I ran a CCT, a critical care truck, for a year. It was more transport to more appropriate facilities, went back to the helicopter. Helicopter has to be crazy. I'd love to do flight nursing, but oh, that has to be hard. How do you listen? How do you auscultate? That's all that noise. It's amazing how people who make poor life choices go after others who made better choices. Obviously, jealous and vindictive behavior. She's been like this the whole time. That's just another cause for a civil lawsuit, loss of income. I know. And it's astounding, Jean. Astounding. We're talking from almost $2,000 a month some months, or at least, to $150. That's where I'm at this month. Last month I guess fuck it, who cares? This is how embarrassing it is. Why does it say August? It's all out of order. And it doesn't have the date, but let's see. Right now, yeah, 157. Well, why does it say August? I'm so confused. Oh, it's going in the order. Oh, I want it to go by date. It's going by from highest to lowest. Now I see why it's going like that. I need to sort by date. There we go. It still doesn't have the year. Oh my God, it's annoying. But anyway, I can show the loss of income. I can also show the channel pauses. I can also show the redundant strike after strike. Y'all, I think I have a sty on my eye. Strike after strike after strike that I can show. And I'm going to have to. And I'm so sorry that a bunch of y'all in here told me to crowdsource. And I do y'all know how hard that is to do? I still don't understand this. Her life being in danger. DW is in prison, I presume, in a max prison from a different state. And her ex is married and also in another state. So how is she in danger? She's not, Tanda. She's got a script that she uses. She's got a script that she uses. And she uses it to everybody to get what she wants. She's created this alter ego for herself. She really is like a modern day Dee Dee Blanchard. No, like I'm not even bullshitting. Look how she uses her kid to garner sympathy on this app. Look how think about how many grifts that she has gotten completed, and successfully so, based on needs of her daughter. I'll be right back. her ex could care less where she's at. And like I said, so she says that I contacted her ex when she threatened to come beat my ass. I'm going to keep saying this every time I go on stream. She was on vacation with him 2 months prior. Thank you so much, Joe. Love you too. Small smart to the legal fund. And of course, because I love you. Love you too. Look, we're going to have to do, everybody lift your scrotums.
Scrotum with a towel roll while laying down, which I've been doing. Elevate scrotum with a towel roll while laying down, which I've been doing. Elevate scrotum with a towel. Elevate scrotum with a towel. Scrotum, scrotum, scrotum. Scrotum, scrotum, scrotum. Elevate scrotum with a towel roll while laying down, which I've been doing.
Also, thank you again, Joe. Every time, see, when y'all start listening to her, every time she gets a super chat, she laughs at her subs. But anyway, just bringing that out there. Also, I want to also bring out Tanda. I don't know if you were around. Maybe you were. I'm not sure. Maybe you changed your name. But let's also not forget how much danger she wasn't in when she paid for and had communication with DW. She's yet to do that members only, where she reads their prison communications that she's had with them in the last year or so, because all that scaredness and fear and my abuser, my attacker went out the fucking window when she needed to tell him not to talk to Amber. Isn't that weird? How everybody just glosses over that too. The guy that she has built her whole platform about being afraid of, and how she's going to have to go sit in front of the parole board so he doesn't get out in 2038. But yet the minute she's afraid somebody from the internet's contacted him, she's going to pay for stamps and communications with him. So can you explain again how you're in danger? Y'all got to stop opening the doors, Timber. Go. Go, boys. Go. Thank you. All the streams that she's gone on. Brooke just makes fun of me because I'm struggling. I'm this, I'm that. But yet she does a stream calling me broke. She's told everybody that for how many years, but yet she's over here trying everything that she can. And I mean, she's, like I said, been somewhat successful at doing so. You could just, the numbers speak for themselves. Did she? But she said she was sweets. I don't think she did. Bissy, I'm glad you're here, sweetie. I know it. Me too, Joe. Did she call him babe or darling? Hey, Carrie. Hey, Tom. She thrives off being the victim when most of us thrive off being survivors, not victims, which was exactly my point, Missy, like years ago when she was threatening to pay that 911 call. Y'all remember that? I still have that on my members. So anybody let me give y'all some memberships in case y'all want to go peruse old things that I have on my channel on my members. Y'all have to scroll way down though. I'm telling you that right now because some of this stuff's old, 2021. Jean, Terry, JMO, Carrie Taylor, and Amanda were all gifted memberships. Congratulations. How are you doing, Mr. Tom? Who else just came in that I didn't see? And Carrie. How many vacations in 6 months? More vacation. Listen, she lives. I've never seen somebody being so strapped for cash, but yet have all the money to do all this shit that she does all the time. I bet you her entire life is fully funded by assistance. And she lies about it. I'm sure she doesn't pay for her house. I'm sure she gets a disc. I bet you she has an Obama phone. I bet you she gets assistance on everything, then comes over here and grifts for extras. And I hope that she knows that she's got to report all them cash apps this year to the IRS. And I hope she knows the real vitriol and vengeance people feel in their blood when they get fucked with, either with their families, which, like I said, check, you've done that. My money, check. My freedom, check. My livelihood, check. She's checked all the boxes of ways to fuck with me and continues to try to take my channel down. She does, and she knows how to work every system that she needs to work, just like she's figured out how to work this YouTube system. And all I need to get them to understand is that she's submitting false documents to get their system to work for her. The second that they get that through their heads and it goes to the appropriate person is the second she either loses her channel or at very minimum loses her ability to strike anyone. And I don't even want her to lose her channel. I want her to sit over there and keep making me laugh with her lies and her grifts. And when she thinks she's being slick and it's like so uber obvious, those are great. I would love to be able to make these videos and not be able to strike. But I would have to say she would probably, she would probably delete her channel before not being able to have a strike to back her up, a striking system. Fight like a girl. I'm sending that over to the White Owl right now. I could not find his Cash App the other night. I just pulled it right up this time. Anyway, I just sent that over. I didn't know Cooch was live. I'm not fucking selfish. How the fuck am I supposed to know? Was she scheduled to go live? I didn't know she was live. Fuck off. Shelly C. Oh, so she's not even live. You literally just came in here, Shelly C, and said that shit, and she's not even live. Sunshinery, is she? What the fuck? And I'm so stupid and gullible. I was literally reaching for my freaking going to hit the end of the stream. Was it scheduled? I'm so sorry. I'll get off. I've been on an hour. I'm so sorry that this was a total impulse stream. I just got aggravated again, and I wanted everybody to know that she's literally over there trying to compromise this channel again, and I just wanted to go live before the third one came through, because I know she's going to put another one through. And I just wanted y'all to know why I wouldn't be probably out of commission for a week or so, and depending on how many she's decided to throw at me again this January. But so help me God, if this turns into last January, I will have no choice, and I will, with bells on, be going to hire a lawyer. Hey, Sweets. Sweets, I had gotten a Fight Like a Girl sent a Cash App to White Owl, and I just sent it to him. I found his Cash App. So I just wanted to make that crystal clear that I didn't see it until just now that she sent that the other day. I hate that she even had to move it such shinery. Was it scheduled? And did I go live on top of y'all's live time? I'm so sorry if I did. I swear to God, that was not intentional. I will never do that to anybody. Even if it's a impulse pissed off stream, I wouldn't do it. Thank you, Sunshinery. I'm so sorry. Well, I want to get off now because I'm just repeating myself anyway. But we do need to put our heads together. I do need to read these documents that I've got so that we can go over what she's doing so everybody completely understands. Because there seems to be some people in the chat like fucking Lola and other people that don't quite grasp the concept of what she's doing. And it's imperative that we figure out a way to involve YouTube so that they can see that these are all false strikes. And it meets a false strike for a couple reasons. She's using a fake address, one. Number two, she's using a fake document with numbers of copyright works that aren't in existence. She's using a document that was given to her as a part of a process with the CCC board, the copyright board, copyright claims board, and got the first phase of documentation that a claim was started. She submitted that to YouTube the first time and it worked. And then she used it continuously every single time thereafter. I'm so sorry. I feel like shit. That is not intentional. And no, I'm not fucking selfish. Shelly. Pick me. You just came in and now you're leaving? What's wrong? Are you okay? Is everything okay? So now I'm going to have to go spend the rest of my fucking Saturday racking my brains. Like talk about a place you don't want to be ever again. And that was last January here trying to fight for my channel. And it looks like we're embarking on the same shit again. Oh, thank you for that. PayPal. Do you want me to say who sent it or no? That was really sweet of you. Thank you. Ooh, what is this? I'm getting all kinds of people helping me, sending me stuff. Oh, Tom. Yes, it was Tom. Thank you, Tom. I don't ever want to call people out unless they say so that I can. But thank you for that PayPal. That was really sweet of you. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm sorry, Pick Me. I've been going on a fucking bender, or not a bender. It's the wrong word. A rant. I was just And like I said, I have this thing whenever I'm talking that I miss about 40% of y'all's comments because when I'm ranting, I'm not reading. Please forgive me. Hi, Feel the Love. We actually had a good experience at the DMV today. I only saw one crazy Karen and a Ken. So this just blew my day. Witch, get a job and leave Brooke alone. Thank you so much. Witch, if you weren't so guilty, you wouldn't be striking. You're sick. And if she wasn't, and she'd also be live. Every time she's doing F shit in the background, she stays off of YouTube. Every single time. Screenshot the page that shows that her copyright numbers don't come up. I can, yeah. Look, I'll sit. I mean, I just showed it the other day. I don't know if you were here, Gene, but I'll show it again. And the reason she won't move forward with my case on this copyright board because she knows I have the second she does, I'm going to be able to opt out. And then she doesn't, and then she knows that this will be a completed thing on, and that I will then have the documentation showing that I opted out and that this claim is null. So that's why she will not progress with this claim because she has to have this documentation without me having the opposing documentation. Does that make sense? Like she can't let me have the documentation saying that she served me and I opted out. So that's why she cannot serve me. She has to have that one paper for this to all work. So if you look here, oh, okay. And I was, and I am. It talks about the board orders that the proceeding be held by in abeyance, meaning all proceedings are placed on hold pursuant to 221.1b, pending the outcome of the application for registration, copyright, blah, 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 blah. One of the works at issue in the proceeding, the board grants claimant permission to request an expedited registration. So, but not only that, but when you do go to the Copyright Board website, the works that she has copywritten are not anything to do with the videos that she's striking. So every single time in instance that she's done this is false. And honestly, I have not submitted a single shred of this CCB proof to YouTube yet. And I'm going to today. Because this right here, and also showing them where I can go in and prove and get the documents of what she's got copywritten versus what she's trying to copyright strike me for on YouTube's copyright takedown system are two totally different things. And I have yet to send any of this to YouTube. So her fucking reckoning day is probably here because once they understand and see that she is still today, as of today, sending documents on a CCB filing that's being held for abeyance because it hasn't been completed, she's going to get in fucking trouble. And I'm assuming that she probably thinks I'm like her and I jump on shit as like, she probably thinks I've already told YouTube as of September that this was on hold or whatever date. Yeah, September 17th. She probably honestly thinks, because that's what she'd have done, that I've already went to YouTube to show them this, but I haven't. So what I expect to happen is that every one of those videos that have been taken down off of my channel because she submitted this fake ass form to them, this one, well, I don't want to show it, but hold on. She keeps sending this to them. The same fucking thing with the same one video or two videos cited with her fake address and another infraction. So if you'll see here, I don't want to put her name. This is the one video she keeps trying to say, oh shit. That's the wrong one. This is the one stream she keeps trying to strike me for. Brown Liquor Brooke, Teamy Teeth, and Momo are lying to everyone. So she keeps submitting this to YouTube, and they don't even care to look at all this and see that it's the same document for all these different videos. So Pick Me has a GoFundMe right now and a very important time if anyone can help. How do we find the GoFundMe? I'll share it in my community tab. She has used it so much. So she's using whenever, like, so what she didn't understand at first when she was using this document is that when she submits this to YouTube, they take my strike away, but take my video down. So I have yet to go back to, and they told me already that if something happens with this and it doesn't go through, come back and show us the documentation and we'll reinstate your video. She's going to get, these are actual false strikes by definition by YouTube, using a fake address and using a fake document. Hey, Beans, thank you. She doesn't want peace, and it's all a ploy of being a victim. All I want is to be left alone, guys. I'm a single mom. I'm on a fixed income. I have a small child that all I do is think about her. All I want to do is give to the homeless and give to people in my chat that are less fortunate. And Brooke won't leave me alone. She makes fun of me. She's mean. And all I want to do is it's a fucking sham. It's a character. People should be rewarded for coming on and being completely real and honest. People should be rewarded for not trying to trick and manipulate and mind fuck their subs. Period. The fact that she's been rewarded for almost 5 years, going on 5 years for horrific behavior is astounding. Okay, I'll share it. Pick Me, definitely, right after the stream. I've never seen someone without a job helping so many people. What money? Exactly. The money that she gets back behind the scenes for whatever she puts up to help publicly, you know, she gets that back and then some, because people feel sorry for her, that she's such a good person, that she's so selfless, that she gives her last dime to people that are in more need than she is. So she looks at it as an investment and probably gets double the return. So if you think that I've just submitted this relentlessly to YouTube already and failed and nothing's happened to you and you're in the clear, and that's why you're doing this again, see what I'm just letting you know, hadn't even bothered with it. I'm also letting you know that I'm about to make this my second job, digging up every email in every instance where you false struck me and responded to a counter with a false document, and let's see what happens, bitch. Because I haven't even told them or showed them yet things that I've gone on stream after stream after stream about talking about it. I've yet to bother showing the powers that be, but time has come. And I just hate myself sometimes, the fact that I was going to let you get away with this. I was going to let you get away with it, let the videos stay gone. I don't care. It's just too much trouble for me. It just is, because it's a lot of trouble. Like, I'm having anxiety even thinking about having to do it because of how much time this shit takes. I know, sweets. So hopefully I can come back on later after I finish all that and give you all an update on what YouTube says, because I'm going to message them. There has to be a smarter way to go about this. What do you mean, sweets? Oh, Joe, I will. Because say what y'all want about Muzz. First of all, she's a very sweet person, but she's also thinks about things that I don't think about, and I don't think a lot of people wouldn't when it comes to covering bases, gathering documents, getting information and proof and evidence. I tell her all the time she needs to do this for a living because she's really good at it. And so now we're going to start fighting with fire again. This time we have proof of a year now worth, because there's been a little times throughout this past year that she's, gone on her striking sprees. And I hope that she's just dug her own grave. I am, Jean, but it's more than that. The title of the work she's filing on is literally bullying verbiage. I know. I know, Babs. I'm not. I'm just like, well, I mean, she needs to understand what's coming through the pipeline. I didn't have this before. I didn't have that stop abeyance until September. And again, I didn't use it. YouTube has no idea that as of today, even today, she's submitting this. To get get shit off my channel. She's striking me for this title of this work for every last video. Muzz is amazing. She's so busy, guys. Busy sending Brooke strikes. How's your car, sewer? Liar. Miss, I don't have a car. If Siwa's lies ever do get busted all the way open like that, she could get in serious trouble for the amount of money that she's taken for people and the lies that she's told. But they're going to find out today that you keep striking me for using the same document on every video that's a different video. Didn't have this before. Again, I've had it since September and didn't think anything of it. Not worth my time. But now it is. Now it is. Now it's time to take my Karen ass and wag my paperwork to YouTube support and show them the fuck shit you've been doing. And I'm sorry, but with this, all we had last time were words. With this, we have documented proof. And that's what YouTube wants. And that's what YouTube shall get. So I'm going to get out of here. I got a lot of work to do. And with simultaneous cleaning, it's going to be an awesome time. Oh, thank you for that, PayPal. You want me to say who you were? Sorry. Y'all are so sweet. That's weird. I got a PayPal notification last time, but I just got an email notification this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want me to say who it is, I will. Just she was crying because she didn't have something. I felt so bad for her. I gave her a good size super chat lesson learned the hard way. Listen, it makes me feel great that we do have a community full of such good-hearted people that are really, truly compassionate about other people's struggles. But my God, please just be mindful of who and what you're like. This is the type of person that begs on the street with her kid for money and walks around the corner and gets in her Mercedes and drives home. Okay. Like that's what we're dealing with. Somebody that takes Miss Lindsay's last $50 and has stacks in a safe of cash with no offer to be like, can I somehow take this to Western Union? I mean, you could have mailed it, like I said. Thank you so much for that PayPal, though. I'm not seeing you in the chat say it's okay to say who. And again, I'm not trying to get any unwanted trolling. Oh, yes, you did. Love you too, Cosmic. Thank you for the PayPal. I wonder how many times I do that and ask for the okay in the chat to say, and then I don't see it because I almost didn't see that. And ordered extra sandwiches and lied about a grocery order because you can't place a grocery order and not reserve a time. She said she placed the order and tried to reserve the time after the fact that she had already spent the money on the card with the order. So that's why she didn't have any money for Subway because it wasn't, she had already ordered her groceries and that she went to pick a slot and there were no slots left. Bitch, that you've never ordered groceries before when you told that story before. Now I know she does. But when she told that story, she had never ordered groceries before because if she had, she'd have known that you pick a time first before you even pick your items. Idiot. But at least over the years, she's somewhat tried to learn how to do some research when she lies. It is friggin' hard to talk and read chat. And put her adult child to bed and give him a bath. Don't forget. Like she gets so mad that people say you were saying you were going to give your adult son a bath, but you did. You said you had 2 kids, and you would always say, "I've got to go give the kids some snacks. I got to go put the TV on for the kids. I've got to go give the kids a bath. I've got to go put the kids to bed." But she needed that second kid that wasn't in her possession because it made her more of a sad case. How long does a fracture take to heal? Or is it casted? I want to say Christopher had it. I'm so not post. I mean, like I said, I know stuff, but when it comes to like that ortho, only thing I can say is Christopher, I think it was in a cast for 6 weeks. It depends on what kind of fracture. If I ran my son a bath, he would question my sanity. I still run baths for my baby. He usually takes showers, but every now and then he wants a bath. But he's also little. A splint. Okay. I don't know. How bad? Thank you so much for the Cash App, Kelly. I appreciate that. Thank you, girl. I would have never seen that if I didn't just pick up my phone to look and see. Where, yeah, don't be using your hand. Well, she can use her fingers. That's not really. Where's it broken? Yeah, you can DM me. But I'm literally going to run off of here, try to get my kitchen somewhat cleaned because there's like Waffle House in there. And then get on the phone. But I will keep my... I need to get my, oh, there she is. I need to get my, oh, girl. Oh, hell no. You poor baby. Oh, shit. What did you fucking do to your hand? Oh, no, 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 no. Your poor little hand. Oh, my God. Elevate. Listen, you've got to elevate that hand above your heart. Whenever you're laying down, sitting down, any of that, keep your elbow like at a 90-degree angle. Okay, because that swelling it looks so painful. Did you slam your hand in something? You poor thing. Elevate the scrotum. Her poor little hand, it doesn't look like a scrotum, but it's really puffy. It needs to be elevated. I put it down to stop the sled and got my hand ran over. Oh, God. What part of that hand is fractured? At least you didn't need surgery. That's good news. Man, I can't even imagine all the accidents I'd be getting in if we had snow. Well, we might be having snow next week. Isn't that wild? Like we might be having like a foot. I don't think I've in my lifetime seen a foot of snow. Oh my God. You've got to be, I forget. I'm going to look it up because I want to give you. That is that swelling gone down? Yeah, that's what I thought. I Googled it to double check 6 to 8 weeks. Dang, your poor little hand. Make sure you're taking if it's not contraindicated with any of your health stuff. You got to take that Motrin as much as you can every day. If your kidneys are healthy and if your liver's healthy and it's not contraindicated with any of your other medicines, you take that around the clock. Because if that hurts the way it looks like it hurts, make sure you ice that thing 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. Buy some rock salt and put it in your trunk for weight in case you get stuck. That's a good idea. Lord. Your nails look pretty. I think my wrist is dislocated. I fell and broke my wrist September. It's sore and cranky on the other side of my arm. Oh, well, that's good, Joe. I bet you it is painful. You need to lay that anytime you're sitting, you need to elevate that. You need to you need to elevate it. Make sure you've got an ACE wrapper. I'm sure that splint's covered in an ACE. Make sure you do range of motion in them fingers every hour. Wiggle, wiggle. If you lose any feeling or have new onset numbness in those fingers, you need to call your doctor or go to the ER. You look like that's if those fingers start getting swollen and blue, and like I said, you lose sensation or can't move them, because that's when you have that much swelling. When you wrap stuff up, you're looking out for compartment syndrome, which is really bad. Wow. So take that Motrin around the clock, 800 milligrams every 6 hours. Tylenol extended release, or not extended release, Tylenol extra strength every 6 hours. So you're taking 1,000 milligrams, you're taking the Tylenol extra strength every 3 hours or every 6 hours, but then 3 hours after you take the Tylenol, take the Motrin and around the clock like that. Because, man, that hurts. Do they give you anything stronger than over-the-counter meds for that? That's what I'm saying. You should see it, Nurse Jen. Send it to Nurse Jen. Y'all should have seen my fingers when I crunched them up real good and fell on that damn hoverboard. That was awful. I cried the whole night after that because the pain was so bad and it was throbbing, and no medicine was really taking anything away, and I just had to suffer through it. My fingers were swollen for like a whole year, and it finally went away. Hey, Nancy, you always come in right when I'm getting off. But I'm so sorry. Again, to Cooch and Sunshinery, I did not mean to take your time slot. I'm a bitch for that. I did not see it. But like I said, I truly just wanted to come on here, rant, and discuss the fact that if I'm gone, we're going to be on Rumble. Please don't just wait to see my community tab in your thing. Like, search for it. I've now learned that when you go to your subscriptions on your phone, if there's a blue dot, and I thought that blue dot meant that person was online for the longest, but it doesn't. It truly does mean if they have posted something that they'll have a blue dot by their name. If they're live, they'll have a red dot by their name. So Yes, you can, Joe. You can definitely. That's what I'm saying. I just, now that she's got that wrapped, she sent me a picture of it not wrapped. And so now that it is wrapped and that swelling's got to go somewhere, and that somewhere is probably going to be distal down to those fingers. And I'm just making sure she knows to provide herself range of motion by wiggling her fingers and notice any signs of neurological change. Okay, Nancy. But anyway, I am going to get out of here. I got a lot to freaking do. And we're going to get this handled one way or another, or both ways that I have in mind, because I'm done. I'm really done. Like, I don't think it's fucking fair that I literally played a clip the other day and the bitch baited me to do it because I followed her rules. I played a small portion and she still struck my channel. She's sitting over there firing off strikes. This is her content that she's cultivating. She's cultivating her content, trying to take my channel down. So we're going to do what we have to do. I'll let y'all know and update you later. Hoping to come back live later this evening. We'll see what happens. If not, probably tomorrow. Because, like, even those people that love her and hate me, y'all know this is wrong. Because she's not doing it. She's not using the copyright system to follow through and actually take me to court. She's using it to silence me. And that's never fucking okay to do to anybody. Ignore me if you don't like what I have to say. Don't watch. Tell everybody not to tell you anything. But to keep striking my channel to silence me, just to be an asshole and annoying to where I have to take time to fix it, is fucked up. But anyway, thank y'all all so much. Thank y'all for the support, the super chats, the cash apps, the PayPals. I appreciate every single one of y'all. And yeah, just I'll update y'all soon enough, and have a great rest of y'all Saturday. Thanks again, y'all. Please hit the like button. Bye, guys.